Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing the bonus read for you guys this week. You had the highest viewership, and I am going to take a quick second here just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Keep in mind the energies can reverse or flip-flop as well. I am giving away two $50 Amazon gift cards at the end of this month. So if you would like another opportunity to go ahead and qualify for that, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel. Be sure to hit the like button and also leave a comment. I do want to go ahead also and tell you guys, I have noticed that the energies in a lot of the collectives are beginning to divide. I believe this may have something to do with twin flame or spiritual connections, but, you know, not necessarily. And I am seeing it definitely more so in both air signs and water signs. And I will tell you that it's the most prevalent in Cancer for me as a reader. Now, it may be different for other readers, but for me as a reader, my collective, I'm seeing it in air signs and water signs most dramatically. So, you know, that's why I believe that I will do a reading, and one week it's a new person and the next week it's the person from the past. And I know that it's kind of a flip-floppy energy. Trust me, it's kind of got my head spinning a little bit too. And if it's any comfort, my readings are the same way when I do my personal readings. So yeah, it's a little bit of a head spinner, but I think it's because the collectives are beginning to change and beginning to differentiate. All right, so let's get started, Cancer. Spirit, can I have the energy of Cancer? Cancer. All right. So Cancer, you are starting out with the Devil in reverse. You have the Nine of Cups. And you have the Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so you're looking out here, Cancer, for what's in your best interest, which is a good energy. You definitely want to have this Nine of Cups before you move into the Ten of Cups. So it's a energy of what's good for me. What is going to make me happy? These are wishes fulfilled. And so I do feel that some people could say this is a selfish energy. I don't feel like it's selfish as much as it is that you're looking at now yourself. And in the past, perhaps you were giving a little bit too much. And you know, when you have somebody that is a giver, that happens. They tend to give, and sometimes they need to learn how to set better boundaries. And so I do feel that this is a card here of you now looking at what is going to make you happy, what is going to fulfill you, what is going to be in your best interest. I do see with the Devil in reverse that you are actively getting rid of anything that's toxic in your energy. You may be preparing to move in a new direction. If so, you have not quite done so just yet, but you may be preparing to do so. You may also be releasing someone that you feel did not choose you and focusing now on yourself. Let's see who is in your energy here. You could also be not choosing someone because you feel that they are toxic. So let's see who's in your energy. Who's in Cancer's energy, please? All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We have the Ten of Cups. And coming out together, we have the King of Pentacles along with the King of Wands. Now, the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. Okay, so the person in your energy here, they have a little bit of stuck energy. It's like they're waiting for things to change so they can begin to move forward. and they're wanting to move forward into their 10 of Cups. They see you as being their 10 of Cups, which is interesting because you're focused on self, they're focused on you. But they're feeling stuck. They're feeling like either the timing is off for the two of you, or they may be feeling that things have just taken a poor turn, that things are not going the way they had hoped. Now, this is also a card of karma. And if so, this person may be receiving some negative karma here. They are having some financial problems, it looks like, for some of them, not everyone. And this person could be a business owner. The King of Wands can sometimes be a business owner. And if so, they may be having some financial difficulties, or they may be a bit unstable with their business. This could also be somebody who is recently divorced or has broken up from another relationship. They've recently become single, and they might be a little bit on the prowl with the King of Wands. They might not be looking for a commitment. They might be just looking for more of the energy of someone who just wants to have a good time. No commitment, but having a good time. So be aware of that as well. Let's see the energy between the two of you. I feel like if that's the case with this person, you will not be choosing them because you will see that as toxic. Ace of Pentacles is the energy between you. So at some point there was a stable beginning here. And that's actually the current energy right now, which is really kind of, it's not so much in contrast to your energy, but it is in theirs. This could be coming in. This could be someone new. Let's see what's directly affecting this. But this is what, now this could also be financial. This could be financial because it is Pentacles. So money could be affecting this connection. There could be a windfall of money that is coming in to either you or your person. But this looks like a stable beginning. Let's see what's directly affecting this. Four of Swords in the reverse. This would have been somebody that you were separated from. So this has to be someone from your past, Cancer, because, or at least you knew them. Unless you or this person, each of you, have gone through healing. But the thing is that this indicates to me that the two of you were not communicating, and now there's communication. Now, it is possible that both of you have gone through something individually, if this is a new person and you're both healing, and this is communication. It could be from your past as well, though, and this would be somebody that you haven't been communicating with. And if so, this would indicate that you do want to communicate with them, that this person would be who you are hoping to be with. They definitely are seeing you as their happiness. And that would be communication in order to have a new beginning. The thing that worries me a little bit, though, is that your energy is releasing toxicity, and they have some stuff here that makes me a little concerned. Let's see your outcome. Let me see the outcome. This could just be that they're very passionate about you, though. Doesn't necessarily mean, this could have been that they've ended another connection and that they are now taking action towards you because they feel very passionate towards you. All right, so we do have the Sun in reverse. This is the outcome. We're definitely going to have to clarify your cards, Cancer. even in your outcome, it's telling me that there's things hidden. So it's almost like a very secretive type of energy here. It's like things are not revealing themselves easily here. So no wonder you guys are like, what, trying to figure out what's going to happen. Things are not clear. There's a lack of clarity in your outcome. And it may be that it's because things are up in the air. It could also be that things are hidden, though. So I definitely want to clarify that for you. Now, at the bottom of the deck, this is underlying energy. We have the Seven of Cups. This does indicate confusion. It could also indicate that there is an underlying energy here that someone has options, or could just be that someone is trying to figure out how to approach, how to have this new beginning, how to have this communication, or just trying to figure out what it is that's not, readily apparent. So it does speak to confusion. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Devil in reverse for Cancer? Nope. All right. We have the Five of Coins. We have the Hierophant, sign of Taurus, and we have the Queen of Cups. So there you are in your glory, in a Queen energy, very, very perceptive, very intuitive. The Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive. So I do feel that you may be seeking counsel from someone. I do feel that you are very intuitive. You're not going to just easily give that cup of love to anybody. The Five of Coins speaks to loss. There's been loss here, and now we do have coins, so there could have been some loss, and I feel like this is more of a side note. There could have been some small loss that you've incurred, and you may be worried about it. If that's the case, Cancer, do not concern yourself, because you do have an influx of money coming in. So don't concern yourself about that, but there would be an indication to seek out advice with regard to that. So that's a side note for you. But with regard to this connection, this relationship, this is somebody that I feel either you left them out in the cold or they left you out in the cold. There's been a separation here. We see it here in the center of your read. We see it in your energy here with the Devil reverse. It's because this person, you would have perceived this person as being toxic, either because they left you out in the cold, or you left them out in the cold. You moved away from them because you felt they were toxic. I do feel that you may be seeking guidance with regard to this, and it could even be your own internal guidance. And you're definitely using your intuition, because I feel that you love this person, you have feelings for this person, but you're not going to just randomly give that cup. You're just not going to do it. And even if this is a new person, you've been burned here, and you're not going to just be foolish as far as your emotions go. All right, we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so yeah, this person is your wish. They are your wish. You have defined, so you guys have been defining what it is that you want in a person. I believe for the people that I'm reading for in this reading, you were unable to walk away from this person. But there is definitely conflict here, and likely there's competition or been competition as well. but it doesn't stop you from seeing them as your wish. I still think, though, that you are going to put yourself first. So even if this person comes back around, it's going to cause conflict for you, but you will put yourself first. You definitely are going to do that. Why is the Two of Wands in reverse? And I think that's because you've learned some lessons and you're not having any of that toxic energy. There was toxic energy between the two of you, and it's going to cause conflict. Don't get me wrong. But ultimately, you are going to put you first. Why is the Knight of Cups here? It's, okay, Two of Wands. It's clarified with the Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Coins reversed. This is someone that either you didn't choose or they didn't choose you. It could be somebody that refused to make a choice in the past. But I see an offer coming your way here. This offer is coming your way, but you will stand your ground. You will demand that there be an ending elsewhere if there is another connection. And I do feel that this person is going to comply with that. So if there's competition, you're not going to choose this person unless you won't accept this offer unless there's an ending and another existing connection. Because I feel like this person in the past put another commitment in front of you. And I feel like now they're walking back in your direction. And it's going to cause conflict for you, but you're going to put yourself first because you don't want toxic energy. And that was very toxic. And I feel like you are not going to accept anything that has that toxic energy of third party. You will take a loss of this connection before you put yourself back in that situation. And that's very smart, because if you have stood your ground here, it would be like moving backwards. And I don't see you doing that. Now, I do see you have feelings for this person. And this is the person that things ended with in the past. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Why is the Wheel of, okay. Yeah, this person has received karma because of lies. They were untruthful in the past, and they've received some negative karma as a result. It's caused a lack of success in their life. And they know it. They realize it. It has to do with them either not committing in this connection or putting another commitment in front of you. And they have reaped that karma. Now, this person, they've been stuck. They have been stuck, feeling unsuccessful. Things have not been successful when they went in that other direction. They don't want to tell you this. They don't want to admit that. But the truth of it is they've been stuck in a sense of things being unsuccessful for a while. Why is the Ten of Cups here? They're not going to want to admit that to you, though. And I can also tell you that this person is trying to avoid an argument. So if they have been holding back communication, it's because they're afraid that you are going to turn them down. And also because they're afraid of there being an argument. Okay, so we have the Star, we have the Two of Wands in the upright, and we have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this person sees you as their star, as their hope. They're hoping that you will have this Ten of Cups with them, that you'll accept their offer, that instead of the Two of Wands in reverse, they're hoping that you will move in a direction with them. They're going to fight for this connection. Yeah, they want to fight for the connection. There's something, there's outside forces here that they feel. So they may feel that there's competition that they are going to have to fight against. And they're hoping that you will choose them. They're hoping you haven't already gone in a different direction. And they kind of see you as a star. It's kind of cute. Yeah, they do. They kind of have you a little bit on a pedestal here, Cancer. Let's see this bottom energy. What's this about? I do like that they are in a king energy. That's positive. All right. So again, we have this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. We have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Now, underlying energy, it was in the upright. We have the Three of Cups reversed, and we have the Nine of Wands. So any confusion that was here, they got crystal clear about. And what the confusion was about was why everything was stalled, why everything was failing. And it was because of karma, why they were receiving this karma. They got real clear on it. And it was because they exercised options that were not really viable. And they wound up hurting themselves. They are wounded, but they hurt themselves. And I think they're aware of that. These are the things that they're having a difficult time talking about. I feel like they're trying to avoid talking about it. They've also been feeling stuck because they haven't been talking with you. They've been resisting the desire to come forward and talk to you. They're resisting that. And it's keeping them stuck. I am seeing that they are realizing that they caused a lot of hurt with the third party. For those that there was third party energy. For others, it was a lack of, if there wasn't third party energy, there was a lack of commitment. And they've realized that this caused a lot of hurt. It caused a lot of pain. And this is what this karma is related to. And it's also related to lies. They weren't honest. So now they're hoping that they can put that behind them. So if there's been a lack of commitment, they're going to come forward. They are very passionate about you, and I'm not seeing that there's commitment in what they're trying to come forward with. That's the thing. But so for those where it's been a lack of commitment, I'm still not seeing that. But I am seeing them take the action to come forward because they're very unhappy. They're very unhappy, and they realize that they have basically stalled their life. And they want to work things out with you. They want to work things out and put the past behind the two of you. So for those of you that it wasn't third party, it was a lack of commitment, you need to be real clear with this person if that's what you're looking for is commitment, and make sure that the two of you are on the same page. Now, for those of you where it's been a third party, I do see that this person understands the pain that they put everybody through with that third party. And that has ended. The third party has ended. And this person wants to work out problems with you. They're coming forward because they are unhappy and they are passionate about you. But again, be sure that you're on the same page. I do see that there is no third party, but I'm not seeing that there's commitment. I'm seeing passion, so be aware. Let's see why this Ace of Pentacles is here. Maybe we just haven't gotten far enough in the reading to see it yet. All right, so we have the World and the King of Pentacles. There it is. Okay, good. All right, there's the commitment. Okay, so there is commitment. They're bringing commitment. They're bringing stability, they're bringing commitment, and they're bringing a new beginning if you will have them. And what I'm seeing in your energy here, Cancer, is that there's a cycle that's coming to an end. I do see that and that cycle has to do with these feelings of abandonment and loss. A lot of you are going to seek advice or counsel, even if it's only meditation and internal, like from your guides. And you're going to be very intuitive with this. You're not going to easily just give up that cup of love, because this person has put you through it, and you're going to make sure that this is not a toxic situation. But I'm seeing this cycle of loss coming to an end. And what's beginning with the World is this very stable new beginning. This person is coming forward. They're going to finally get themselves unstuck. And they are going to finally communicate. They have really been resisting that communication because of fear. It's been primarily about fear. And they may have been clearing up another situation, but they are bringing forward in both instances. If there's been a lack of commitment, or if there was a third party has ended, and in both instances they are bringing forward commitment here. Why is the Four of Swords here in reverse? The Emperor and the Lovers in reverse. All right. So what's affecting the connection is that there has been a period of time where there's been no communication, and there is now going to be this communication. That's the big event that's going to affect this connection. I do feel that you see this person as your divine partner. I do. And I feel that this is the person you wish to be with. Now, you are going to feel conflicted about this. I do see that. But I'm also seeing that this person is going to fight for this connection. With the Lovers in reverse, they want to talk about why things ended. I feel like you are really just wanting to, I just heard, be in the energy of this person. That's kind of sweet, Cancer. That is actually very sweet. I feel like you just want to, you want the communication, and you want to take charge of this so that ground rules are set. They want to talk about why things ended, and they are going to fight for the connection. Now let's see why the Sun is in reverse, because that makes me feel like there's things that are unclear. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Magician. And we have the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. So what is hidden or what's unclear has to do with this painful ending. So there's something here about a painful ending that's hidden or unclear. And I know that your person wants to talk about the ending. I wonder if it's the ending with the other person, because I'm seeing an ending on their side as well with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And I see you manifesting this ending. Now, I know you wouldn't manifest this if it was for you, because nobody does that. Nobody wants to manifest pain for themselves. I feel that you are, even if it's unconsciously, you're manifesting this ending for this person because you cannot and will not accept love from this person if they're still in another connection. So even if it's by virtue of you making that stand, there's a air of manifestation. And I'm not saying that you're doing anything bad or mean, but if it's going to be an ending with you or an ending with someone else, you'd rather it be with someone else. And I don't blame you. I mean, that's fair enough. So I see you kind of manifesting that on the down low, maybe even hidden from yourself, because I don't feel like it's something you're trying to do like in an evil sense. But you know you will not accept, cannot accept this person's feelings and emotions, this love, if they are still connected with someone else. So there's something unclear about that ending. Yeah, there is. There's something unclear about that ending. I do see that it's ended, though, because I have 3 cards that show me that they've ended something and that it was actually painful for them to do so. But there's something that's unclear about it. So I think I would ask some questions there. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Coins in the reverse. And this tells me it's underlying energy, and it tells me that confusion came here because of sense of impatience, and also because there was a lack of investment in the past. And I think that was not with you. I think it was with this person. You chose not to invest because of this person having options, however. But they were not investing because of confusion and possibly options on their behalf. So I would question this person. There's something that's either hidden or there's something that's just unclear about an ending. And it's not the ending for you. I don't see that. I see it being an ending, the ending over here. Because you have this beginning. And they want to talk about, they want to communicate to you about something about the ending with you. So I just feel like there's something here that needs to be cleared up, that you need to kind of look into. All right. So I'm going to pull you an oracle card here, and we'll round out your reading. Let's see what you got. All right. You have She Who Knows. Yelena. It's wisdom, clarity, and resolution. That's that Queen of Cups. That's that Queen of Cups energy right there. Let me grab this book so I can read that. It's a beautiful card. Hold on just a second. That really speaks to that energy of the Queen of Cups, though. All right, it says, Yelena, she who knows, has a thoughtful gaze that allows her to see each of us for who we really are. One of her gifts is the ability to clarify things. Oh, good. All right, well, that's perfect. She cuts to the heart of the matter using wisdom and insight in tandem. Rather than limiting herself to only intellectual or only emotional clues, Yelena processes all information through both her heart and her head. Her ability to know things may seem uncanny to most, but she is merely using her natural abilities. For her, it's exercising more than one muscle at a time. This card invites you to revisit a recent worry. Let your heart have reign and then engage your mind as well. Set both to working on the problem. When you use a multi-layered approach to issues, you may find an out-of-the-box solution. Balance is the key when this card shows up. Look directly into the heart of the matter, then move up to the head. Once you unearth the emotional and intellectual why of this question, you will be able to clearly see the way to resolving it completely. Often, the resolution presents itself in an unorthodox way, so pay attention to all the things coming your way and be open to the answer. So some questions you can ask yourself, Cancer. It says, what emotional clues should I be paying attention to? What are the intellectual clues telling me? And the final question is, how can I open myself up to seeing all of the facts? Yeah, that's good. So it may not even be something that is hidden. It just may be yet to be revealed. So, and this could be because you're supposed to question it. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Cancer. If you're interested in a private reading, the information is in the box beneath this video. And if you are interested in the giveaway for the gift cards, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up button, and also leave a comment. Until I see you in your regular weekly readings, namaste.